Hi guys. Today the Russians they published a video of an advance. This advance is north of Rozdolivka, which is itself north of Solidar and south of Kremena, and I don't know, it's right here. Okay, so it's south of Siversk, which is really the important thing here, which is where the Russians are trying to go. The general Russian plan here is that they want to capture Siversk. Here, I'll turn off my tooltips. Um, they want to capture Siversk um, in order to, well, really, what they want to do is get Ukraine out of these positions here in Bilorivka and Herivka and Serbyanka. So they want to kick Ukraine out of all this and out of the forest to push them across the Zherebets River, and then eventually move on to attack Lemon, and then use all of this ground as a staging area to attack Sloviansk. And also, they would like to attack Sloviansk directly from the east as well. So they want to attack Sloviansk from the north, from the east, and from the south. If you remember, this was their original plan back when they captured Izium and they were trying to march down towards Sloviansk, and that all fell apart. And now they're basically trying to do it again because this capturing Sloviansk and Kramatorsk is one of the victory conditions for the Russians. So, as part of this little campaign they're going on, they are trying to move north of Rozdolivka, which they recently captured. So, um, this video that came out today, it was published by basically every Russian channel everywhere. You know, so, I chose the first one. So this is to show the advance that this video depicts. This is how we had it yesterday. This is how we have it now. So this is actually pretty significant. We don't actually know exactly when this advance happened, but it seems to have had happened. I cannot show the video, unfortunately. So what I've done is I've taken some screenshots. So here is they had a little tank. So this assault in the video, it consists of one tank and two BMPs, two BMP2s. So this is a tank. It kind of rolled up. Um, it started pelting the area with shells. So it kind of softened up everything, shooting a whole bunch of uh, tank shells into this whole little tree line here. So the tank kind of rolled up to here. It was right here, which is kind of a low ground. You can kind of see that this here is kind of a high ground, and this is also it's kind of weird terrain. So anyway, he's right there shooting across the field, and then after this, the BMPs started rolling across. You can see them. There's the one there and one over there, whatever. They're going pew pew pew. They go pew 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 into the trees, doing what they do best, which is going pew pew pew. It's really all the BMP does, to be honest. It's bad at everything else, but pew pew and gets to the tree line. It disembarks the infantry. The infantry, I'm drawing. The infantry, they move into this trench, which you can barely see in this image. Maybe the other image is better. Okay, so they kind of move into this trench. Trench, not a big deal. They don't care much. It's kind of funny. Some of them fall in and have to stand up and climb out. But anyways, they move into the tree line in two groups because there's two BMPs. They move into this tree line and they clear it. You don't actually see any Ukrainians here, so they're clearing this tree line. There's a dugout here. They threw an incendiary grenade in the dugout, and then it caught on fire. And that's kind of that. So there might be some more screenshots here, pew pew, and but yeah, here's the infantry. Here's that trench I was talking about. See, trench, and that's a guy who fell in by accident. He meant to jump over it, but he's clumsy. So um, this is an advance that is actually important and unfortunate. I think in the future, what we're going to see is they're going to try to capture these two towns here. It's, it, I don't think it would be easy for them to capture. There is a hill back here. Uh, Here, I'll go into the other map view, so it's easier for me to show you. Oh, look at those happy florks. Okay, so there's a hill here. I think there's a hill here, and these two hills kind of anchor the position. Um, these towns are probably next on a chopping block, particularly this one, which is what they're moving towards. If you see, they're all they gotta do is move up this tree line that they're attacking, and they will enter the town. So these two towns are probably next on the chopping block. I think it'll be difficult to capture, although I don't know. I guess it depends on what resources are available on both sides, so it's kind of hard to know. One thing of note is that there was a whole bunch of shelling in this little sliver of land here the other day, so that is a slight map change, not super important. But yeah, this is just something to keep an eye on. This advance is unfortunate, and yeah, that's the way it is. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you later.